Good morning everybody. I've got to do a little bit for the vlog here. Basically, the stuff that I had recorded yesterday for St George's Market, a lot of it, sorry, I don't know what happened, I don't know where it went, I don't know what went wrong, but we lost a lot of it. I don't know whether it didn't record. I know one of the memory cards was kind of full, so that might have been it. Sorry. Also, it could have been, I'm not sure. It was mainly just little time-lapse stuff that we lost, so it might be alright. But I have something else I want to talk about, and I was going to leave this for another vlog, but I'll talk about it today, if that's okay with you. It's a little bit nerdy, hence the glasses. So, let me just get you there. Now, I have a smartwatch. I love my smartwatch. It's an old smartwatch. It's this. It's the Pebble. This is one of the first Pebbles they ever brought out. Fantastic smartwatch. And the reason why this is brilliant is the battery life in it is huge. It'll last a week. I don't have to do anything with this thing until the end of the week, and then I can charge it up. It's brilliant. It doesn't do anything flash. I can't watch videos or anything like that in it. I don't need to watch videos on my smartwatch. I can do that on my phone. This does everything I need to do. I can get alerts if my phone's down, if I'm at work, if somebody texts me or somebody's ringing, and I have to have my phone on silent and stuff like that. I don't want it ringing off. So this will vibrate on my wrist. Great. Simple. Easy things. I can read text messages, emails. The best thing about this is, for me, is that the fact that if I'm driving along in my car, a lot of the music I listen to is Bluetooth from my phone to the car, and obviously you don't want to be messing about with your phone to change tracks. You could get a ticket if you're doing that sort of thing. If you're even seeing, if your phone's in a phone holder and you're going like that, and the police go by, and they see you do that, you can get a ticket because you're not concentrating on the road. Remember that. So this helped me with that, because all I had to do to change a track if I was listening to music was hit that button. And as you can see, look, paint and everything on this thing, and it still goes. And I've had this is one of the first ones that's so old and it still works so well. The bummer, the bad thing is the company Pebble, for some reason, had to sell. And they sold to Fitbit, which is another great company, but unfortunately Fitbit won't be making these. They're going to make something completely different now. The really sad thing for me was, you have no idea how gutted I completely was about this. They brought out a Pebble 2. The Pebble 2 looked amazing. It done everything this done. It had a fantastic battery life, and you could talk to it. Now, I know what you're saying. You don't want to be doing the whole having a conversation in your wrist. It looks a little bit wrong, but I can remember Dick Tracy, the cartoon, whenever we were younger. Michael Knight, Knight Rider, used to be able to talk to his watch so you could talk to Kit, right? Now, obviously, I wouldn't want to be having a conversation on a watch either. Nobody wants to see that out in public, right? But the good thing was it had voice recognition. The new ones had voice recognition in them. So let's say you got a text and you were unable to get to your phone for whatever reason, you just talked into your watch and then it sent the text to you. Now, I don't know if other smartwatches do that or not. I'm sure they do. But the new Pebble 2 would have done that. And I love that feature. I love the fact that perhaps if I was driving along and I got a text, that I could easily reply through the watch. I thought that would be good. But unfortunately, because of the company selling out, that's not going to happen now. The Pebble 2, as soon as I found out that the Pebble 2 was going to get, what I was going to do is going to wait until after Christmas to buy it and all the rest of it whenever they brought it out. I wanted to get Christmas out of the way so I had some money to be able to buy one. And it was just after Christmas then the reports came out that the company had sold. And as soon as I heard that news, I went onto the website that I was going to buy the Pebble 2 off, and they had taken it off their site. Now, I believe you still can get it on some sites and all the rest of it, but now the problem is that Fitbit have said, or Pebble have said as well, that although the operating system is still good, it will probably be updated and kept good for the next year. After that, after 2017, after the end of this year, they don't know whether they're going to be able to do anything with it. So it could be the device with all the apps and everything else. It's not that it'll probably work Bluetooth wise and do everything that I probably wanted it to do, but let's say you had new apps and stuff like that, or an app got updated and your watch wasn't updated, that means it may not work. So if you have one of these, just be aware of that, okay? Now, that makes me a little bit sad, but I need to replace this. Now, I don't probably need to replace this until the end of the year, but I will have to do it at some point. So if you have a smartwatch that is as good as this, or know of one that is, great battery life, can do the whole changey tracks, and if there is one out there that I can talk to and reply on text and stuff as well, that would be great, because I think that would be so handy. I hate having to do this or this to be able to text, to be able to just talk into that. You know, I've just thought of something. Although we do that, you know, the way it's just we said, I could just text instead of having to talk into this. Why don't you just phone somebody back and talk to them? We've really forgotten how to do that, haven't we? Man, I just thought of that. It's crazy. That's one of the things. Why we have really stopped phoning people. We rely so much more on text. We talk about being more social on Facebook and stuff like that there, and wow. Anyway, let's get back to this. If you do have a phone or a watch that's really got me crazy. Anyway, if you do have a smartwatch that you recommend, I do need a new smartwatch. Let's forget about all that, but I do need a new smartwatch. So if you do know of one that's reasonably cheap, I don't want to be spending big money on a smartwatch. I don't need one that's got fantastic resolution screens and all the rest of it. The phone does that, so I don't need that. I just need a basic smartwatch. I want one that's fast and responsive as well. I know there's a lot of ones on eBay that you can buy at the moment, and that's just the Bluetooth. They can be slow and laggy. I don't want something slow and laggy. I just want something that's fast and cheap, basically. But I don't know of a good one that does that. So if you do, leave a comment below, let me know, and thank you again for listening and putting up with me. Let's get back to yesterday's vlog. Morning everybody, it's Saturday, it's just after 9 o'clock. I haven't had breakfast. I'm going to pick up my sister. I'm going to do that now. The only problem is she lives in Belfast, which is about 45 minutes away from here. So let's do this. Where's the little robin? Yeah, okay. See.
He's gone up to the tree.
Have you ever seen vlogs? Anybody who does vlogs on YouTube? By the way, this is my sister. So you've never?
Well, I probably have, yeah.
No. Okay. This could be a new experience for you, because basically this goes on a lot where the camera is going to be
In your face.
in your face. But we were talking about you in the car on the way down.
Really?
Yeah, just telling the vlog all about you. Anyway, let's go get breakfast. How much flour's on your bap?
Huh?
How much flour's on your bap?
You want a flowery bap in Belfast? It comes from George's Market.
Tasty though. Belfast, and we're at St George's Market this morning. We've grabbed some coffee, and it's lovely, absolutely lush. But right there, you can see what times and stuff of the place is open. So get along, come down here and enjoy this place, and enjoy some of the great food you can get, as well as some of the lovely, lovely delights that's going to be had inside. Also, don't forget you can vote for them as well. They have a little voting page on their website and stuff, which will do a link down below, which you can go for, vote for these guys. They can win a nice award. Not that they've won some already. Let's get inside. When you're in Belfast, you don't go shopping, you go shopping.
Not that I'm a big tutor or anything, but I'm just saying the sits here are fantastic. Buns. Whatever.
They do look good. I think the banoffee might be coming home with me a little bit later on. No golden ticket though. Nice. My sister likes her tea, so yeah, that's why we're looking at the city tea. But let's go down this way. There's actually so much stuff here, it's kind of hard to film everything because it would take you all day. It's just spray and stuff. I mean, that I can't take photography of the stuff that we're looking at now, but some lovely pictures of stuff that obviously they don't like you to take pictures of it in case you're copying what they've already took. Great stuff, and nonetheless. But you got a lot of artists in here, you've got fantastic singers in here, you've got everything. This is brilliant. So I've managed to get him. This is the guy who made our coffee this morning for us. Hello, sir. What's your name?
John Henderson.
John, you have Upperlands Coffee. How long have you been dealing in coffee?
About 11 years now.
Right. How did you get into it?
Well, we got tired buying stuff we didn't like.
Right.
So, typical agricultural solution, we made our own.
Did you grow it your own? Did you source it yourself?
We started with a wee small countertop roaster and we bought 5 different beans that we'd never heard of before.
Right.
We decided that we didn't, because we've been buying Kenyan coffee and Colombian coffee and that sort of thing, we decided we didn't like that. So we bought beans that we've never heard of before and started and roasted them ourselves.
Do you have a favourite bean yourself? I know there's always talk about Arabica beans versus the other beans and stuff like that. Do you have a say on this?
Well, the difference between Arabica and Robusta would be quite big, but at the same time, 80% of the coffee grown in the world is Robusta.
Yeah.
So there would be a wee bit disingenuous, all the talk about Arabica.
Yeah.
Both of them have a purpose. Robusta is where you get your caffeine from, basically, and then you can alter flavour then with different Arabicas.
Right.
They all have their place.
It's a mix and a match of it all.
They all have their place.
Yeah. So, how long have you been down here in St George's Market?
10 years.
10 years? Wow. It's been going good then. It must be if you've been here 10 years.
Well, it's grown all the time now, but it would be, I would say, probably completely tourist driven now.
Yeah. And there is St George's Market's up for a competition at the minute as well, aren't they? Another one?
I don't know.
No?
Probably.
I think they are at the minute. So we're going to do a wee link and everything down below so people can vote for St George's Market as well.
All right.
So that's happening. But yourself, what sort of coffee do you like? A latte, cappuccino, or do you just like it black?
No, Americano with whole milk.
Is that the way to do it?
Yeah. Well, that's my way of doing it.
Each to their own.
Exactly.
Listen, thank you so much for talking to us and all the best for the coffee. And I've been telling everybody to come down to get coffee in this place. Come to Upperlands Coffee.
The man was excellent judgment and cheers.
Thank you very much, sir. Cheers. I'm sorry about the audio on that. I know it was a little bit bad and a little bit iffy, but you're in a live market, there was lots going on, and unfortunately it was sounding a little bit bad, but we've got new stuff coming, hopefully getting a new camera and whatnot soon, so that'll help with all that sort of thing. Also, we did go around to Belfast into Victoria Square. I'll show you the footage of that just to end the vlog. I went round to the Titanic Centre as well, around to the Titanic Studio, where they do Game of Thrones, that sort of thing. Again, the footage wasn't that great. You can't really get close to it, and they don't allow you to take pictures anywhere near them. There's a lot of security around there. So couldn't really do much for that, but hopefully one day we'll be able to get into that a little bit more. And next week, on next week's vlog, hopefully we're going to have something a little bit special, some special news for you, okay? I don't want to go into it, but yeah, hopefully something special. Now then, for now though, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I know. And also, if you're new here, please look at the older vlogs, take a look at those, and please subscribe as well. Thank you. So this is Victoria Square that we're in, and we're at the top of the dome, you call it? Apparently it's the dome, but if you look over here, that is David and Goliath. So that's Harlan. Basically that's where they made Titanic, not the movie, the actual ship. So that's where that was done. And also, if we go over there, we have the likes of City Hall, we have the Albert Clock behind us. The Albert Clock's leaning as well, isn't it? The Albert Clock's actually got a slight lean to it. I think they've managed to sort of stabilise it and all the rest of it, but it hasn't fallen over yet in many, many, many years. But it's not a great place. If you come to Belfast, come down to Victoria Square, just come up here even and have a little look round, and it's nice. It can be nice and relaxing. It's a shopping centre, yes, but it's a nice relaxing spot as well. And some nice food in here too.